So this morning we woke up in Norfolk because last night in First Landing we were swarmed by mosquitoes, and so we left the parking space that we were going to stay at, and then we went into this other parking space instead. And so today was upload day, so we are currently under these bridges trying to get a video up. And it was actually quite nice. It was very breezy, a nice little escape from the heat. But now we are going to head back north to Richmond. So we parked in that little parking lot last night.
They parked on.
Yes, it was actually quite large. And there was a security guard, so I felt very safe. Bye-bye!
This is the first time we've pulled up this close to the beach. I could drive into the ocean right now. All right, we made it to Richmond, Virginia, and we are now just walking around the town with Olivia. I think we might go to an ice cream place or see some big monument. I don't really know.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Wow, welcome to Richmond. We are here with Olivia and visiting her hometown in Richmond, Virginia.
Yes, indeed. And right now we are at Marcus David Peters Circle. This is a nice hot spot in Richmond right now. Lots of history being made, lots of good things, lots of progress. You love to see it. And I don't know what else to say. Such a treat that they're here.
It is so great to be here.
First person we're visiting on the road.
What did you get?
So Olivia just treated us to some ice cream. Thank you. And I got sweet basil, and she got...
Yes, I got chocolate peanut butter pretzel and raspberry chip. Don't judge, they're good together.
Ice cream was delicious. We didn't film it at all. So we just pulled up to our place for the night. It is right by this little pond, this little lake thing. But we just hung out with Olivia. We just got ice cream. And tomorrow morning we're gonna wake up, and she actually offered for us to use her shower, which is gonna be awesome. And then we're gonna go to breakfast with her. So we're gonna sleep here for the night. It's a lot cooler than it was the past few nights, so I'm looking forward to it.
Hello, good morning from Richmond. Hello and good morning from Richmond, Virginia. We had a really great sleep here last night, and now we are off to go to Early Bird Biscuit Co. to meet Olivia.
Early Bird is very good, mainly because it's super close to my house and I can just eat biscuits all the time. But they're just, I mean, they're great. They're biscuits made from scratch, made daily, and they have like really good jams. Ooh. And if you like breakfast sandwiches, they've got that too. Nice. They've got it all. I love that. You can have fun setting cakes for breakfast every day. Yeah.
Alright, so we just got a wonderful shower at the Roofing House here in Richmond, Virginia, and now we are saying goodbye, but it's not actually goodbye because we will probably see her again at some point. But any last words?
See you later. Thank you for coming to Richmond. Enjoy the journey. Keep up with Claire and Chad because they're awesome, and you guys are awesome. So thanks for coming to Richmond.
I'm gonna put the camera down now.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so we just left Olivia's place and took our showers, and now we're going to explore Richmond. We're going to Libby Park, right?
Yes.
Libby Park, and we're gonna do other things.
So all the houses here have these pillars in the front, and it just makes them look so grand. Look at all those pillars. Pillars everywhere. I don't know if they're pillars or columns. Oh,
It's the same thing. There's some more pillars or columns.
Columns
They have
and
square
pillars.
ones, they have curved ones, they have decorative pillars and columns.
Oh yes. Also, there's VCU. Chad and I both, I applied there. I got in, but I don't know.
I didn't apply, but I looked at it.
Wow. Black Lives Matter. We are in Libby Park, and we are gonna walk to Chimborazo Park, I believe. It's within walking distance, but right now we can kind of overlook the city of Richmond, and it is very beautiful.
He keeps getting these gigantic bug bites. Let me show
Oh,
them.
look at my ankle. I got bit by a mystery bug, and now I have this bulbous cankle. Very, very cute. Oh, look at all these. That's beautiful. Also, I haven't shaved my legs in a very long time. Living the life. I'm gonna get a slow-mo of my arm.
No, I just want to show them. It's so bad.
It's okay. So Virginia's got this vibe to it. It's like history is just so baked into everything, like all the cities that we visited. And you really see it in the architecture. And like we were saying earlier, you see all these little columns with all those Ionic, Doric, and Corinthian decorations.
Capitals?
Yeah, the capitals at the top. And it's just very original.
This is a great example of Virginia. You have like an old path down somewhere and just a new path.
Yeah, so it's like old town mixed with modern, and you just see so much of the past in the state, but you still see like a huge city in the middle of it, and it's so interesting.
All right, so we're walking back to our car, and this is like a community garden or something, but this entire small little building is built out of cans. You can see like how they cut them and laid them flat, the sides of the cans, and then the tops are on the corners, and also lines the very top of it.
Yeah, it's like a little garden house, I guess, for the community garden, but great way to reuse metal.
So cool. We just made it to Belle Isle, or we're crossing over to Belle Isle, which is in downtown Richmond. It's an island, I guess, or it's almost an island, that has some cool climbing, and you can swim, and I saw people rafting, so we're gonna walk over there now.
And this is also our last stop in Richmond, and then we're gonna head up to DC. We are saying goodbye to Belle Isle as well as Richmond altogether, and we are heading to DC. See you there. So we've made it to DC, and of course our first stop is the Black Lives Matter Plaza. Very new addition, and it points straight at the White House, and it's just really awesome. So because of everything that's going on, there's so many barricades everywhere that you can actually barely see the front of the White House. But of course, like when I came years and years ago, you could like get a full view of it, but it's just crazy how much everything is guarded up right now because of everything that's going on with like Black Lives Matter. But yeah, it's just a very different experience, I guess, coming at this time rather than any other time that I've ever visited.
So we are at the Martin Luther King Jr. monument, and what's really cool is that there's this mountain of stone, and it was cut in half, and then inside is a carving of Martin Luther King, and it's from the same stone, and I just think it really well executed. And then all the quotes were amazing, and it was only made in 2010, or at least that's what we saw on the inside, and I just think it's crazy that it's only been here for 10 years. Like, that's very recent, and it's amazing, so definitely check it out if you're ever in DC.
Alright, so we walked around DC for the evening, and that's actually something we recommend, just because it's cooler in temperature, and also all the monuments and memorials are illuminated with light, which I thought was prettier in my opinion. And so we're parked up here for the night, and this is near the National Mall, and we just made some soup, and I think we're just gonna chill for the night and then call it a day, and we'll see you in the morning. Bye! So today we woke up in Washington, D.C., right in downtown. We had a wonderful place to park last night, and what's funny is people were always telling me, like, don't go to DC in the summer. It's gonna be super hot, super humid. But today it feels amazing. It's like the beginning of autumn. Even though it's August, it's so cool, so breezy. Like there's an overcast and it just feels so nice. And we're gonna go walk around a little bit more. We got to see a little bit last evening, but today we're gonna go see the Capitol building as well as Chinatown. So we'll take you along.
Supreme Court is where supreme decisions are made over things that states can't figure out, I think.
Chad also didn't pay attention to social studies. These things are huge.
It's like Greece, but bigger.
Yeah, it is bigger.
Perfect. So we are at the Capitol building, and the Capitol building is where the Senate and the House of Representatives come together to discuss, debate, and deliberate national policy. They develop consensus and craft the country's law. So basically this Capitol building began in 1793. It was originally started by President George Washington, and then basically it has over 600 rooms, and it has been added on, rebuilt, and reconstructed in a lot of different ways, but it's crowned with this little dome, which is probably right over my head, and it is a pretty significant building in the US, and it's right there. Alright, so we are currently driving through Chinatown, and my one fun fact about Chinatown that I read online is that every single store, it is required that they also write out their name in Mandarin Chinese, so it'll have their name listed in both languages. And I just thought that was kind of cool. You can see it. There you go.
Alright, so we decided to treat ourselves in DC because they have some of the most authentic food, or Asian food, in like the whole US. So we went for the cheapest option at this place, but it's just their house-made dumplings, the pork dumplings, and they look pretty fantastic actually. Wow, these are actually pretty nice. Not bad. Like it's wrapped really well. And then we got a bubble tea.
All right, we're gonna drive around DuPont Park, or the circle, DuPont Circle, and then we're gonna go to a different park. And we're gonna eat this.
I'm very impressed. So we are currently at Meridian Hill Park, and there's some people skating over there, people just sitting around chatting, and it's just very peaceful. It's a Saturday afternoon, so I guess a couple of people are out here hanging out, but yeah, we're just gonna eat our dumplings here, and then we're gonna go to a couple other places that were suggested to us by our friend Savannah, and then we will head out of DC and go visit our friend Sophia.
All right, so we just left Meridian Park, and now we are at Rock Creek Park, which is north of DC a little bit, starting to make our way towards Columbia. And we're gonna go see what it looks like. All right, we just walked around the mill at Rock Creek Park, and we're about to go to Columbia Heights, and we're gonna get gas on the way to Columbia. So, Columbia Heights, gas, Columbia.
So last night we were welcomed into the Gambino home, and they made us lasagna from scratch, and it was so good. One side of her family actually comes from Italian heritage, so it was fantastic. And then we also got to sleep on a king-size bed, which is probably bigger than our van, and so we slept very well. We got to play with their dog Bentley and their 2 cats, and we're just gonna hang out with them for the day.
Before we leave, we are actually gathering dirty clothes and different things we could wash. Then we're gonna head out. All right, we are here with Sophia Gambino.
Hello.
Where are we going?
We are going on a little tour of Columbia, Maryland. So I'm gonna show them around, go to a music venue that is not open, but we're gonna try and do a little peek in there.
Nice.
And then go to the lakefront and then going to Main Street, Ellicott City. So
Yeah, I might fly
nice
the drone.
Howard County experience.
Yeah, all right.
Amazing.
Take 2.
All right, so we just ate at Baby Bop's, and it was fantastic.
Delicious. I have leftovers because I was talking the whole time, but gotta go drop these off at the house and then go to Main Street, Ellicott City.
Oh yes. We are currently in Ellicott City, and we're just walking down like the old town streets, but recently it's been flooding over here, so originally
2016 and 2018, they had 2 major floods, and we can walk. They had 2 major floods, so.
So all of these roads used to be brick, but now they've been repaved, so not as cute as it used to be, but it's still pretty cute.
If you ever come here, make sure to come see the eggplant outside of the Howard County Welcome Center.
She has a YouTube channel. Is it just Olivia Rufin?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
awesome.
So just look me up and
Oh yeah, she's got great content over there.
it's like totally different. It's literally like fashion and me just like messing around. Literally, this is so cool. To everyone watching this video, be sure to like and subscribe because these people owe it, and like share this video to everyone you know. Spread it like wildfire and just enjoy the journey. Keep up with Claire and Chad because they're awesome and you guys are awesome. So
thank
thanks
you.
for coming to Richmond.